Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Denver Nuggets get ready to battle. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. Now, DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Clark, back when you... were playing. What were the biggest challenges over the first third of the season you found?
Well, the travel is always a challenge, particularly early in your career, just learning how to manage that. How do you rest? How do you get your work in? How do you stay focused mentally? So the challenge of travel and the details of your craft. And then establishing chemistry with your teammates. We were kind of in transition my first 3 years in Indiana, where we had new players each year. And that's one of the challenges with a team that's struggling to be competitive.
Now the starting group for the visitors. ABC is out there with Durant. Then there's Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Televich's shot is good.
Televich has great touch inside. A skilled scorer near the basket.
Televich against Durant. The pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Thompson misses, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Here's Renfro. He's covered by Westbrook. Musa passes to Nurkic. Here's Renfro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the visitors now.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, Greg, and I think it complements the starters when you can have such firepower coming off the bench.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Thompson. Kicks to James. Launches it. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Musa. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Musa's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And here they come. No one near Televich as he lets it go. Westbrook pulls it in. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And James with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. James has got his first basket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Yep, that one goes in there.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Renfro. He's coming off a 16-point game again. Pass to Musa. All sorts of time. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's James. That's short off the rim. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Where was the defense? Come on now. Where was it? No idea how they gave up that open to look.
Westbrook with it. Thompson outside. It's Durant on the wing. Can't hit that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
3-pointer to Ledovic. And Davis pulls it down.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Poked away. James kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. Nurkic with the block. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
James Harden. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. Here's Renfro. Pass to Musa. He kicks it to Nurkic. Here's Renfro, defended by Durant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Here's Renfro. Ledovic on top over Westbrook. Ledovic's shot is good.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Durant against Ledovic. Nurkic with the steal. And the pass to Musa. Back to Ledovic. Good work defensively by Harden.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Nurkic. Gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Musa passes to Money. Cans the 12-footer. Money's got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Harden outside. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy. Athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. Here's Champ. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's Janovic. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Here is Garbage Man. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Irving. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the visitors now. 6-point game. Lobbed up there for Durant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Champ. And it's off the back rim. No good. Doing it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. The wide open look for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's ABC. Pass to the bodyguard. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Durant with the rebound. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Moves back up. Here's Davis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Floats one up. Pass to Champ. Here's the bodyguard. Here's ABC. He's covered by Leonard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Now here's Cousins. Back to Harden. Outside Leonard. Kicks to Irving. They get it back. Cousins. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You got to love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
Here is Garbage Man. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in early. Nice triple.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Irving dishes to Cousins. Second shot opportunity. Leonard looking over the floor. The drive by Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins, also a good ball handler, just taking it strong there to the hole.
Here is Garbage Man. Lets the 3 fly, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The home team leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother, her.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
Recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
An interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. Pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Paul George. Then it's Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Irving at point guard. Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league in his canter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there, too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
Here is Garbage Man. He's got 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, here's B. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George. Takes the 3. That one's not going to go. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Irving attacking, and it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The pass to ABC. To the inside. Cousins finds Leonard. George looking over the floor. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range. And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Now, here's George. 11 points for him in that last game again. Leonard kicks to Irving. Inside, Cousins. Great D that time from Nurkic. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1. James Harden is second.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And James Harden taking home the MVP award in 2018, and Clark, well deserved.
It sure was, Kevin. A career mark in scoring a league-high 30 points a game. The first player ever to drop 60 points as part of a triple-double. It certainly was his year.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Renfro. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Renfro. He's got 6. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. First in free throw percentage, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Shot to stop the run. He gets it in there. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Renfro. He's got 6. Off the left rim and out. Curry passes to James. To the paint. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Nurkic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Renfro. To the middle. Curry with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And the dunk by James.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Here's Renfro. Poked away. Pass to Insanity. Here's Teletovic. And the shot goes in. Teletovic has got 11 points.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance. Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Durant's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Passes it to Insanity. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. On Thursday and then on Sunday. Now Curry. To the middle. Kicks it out to James. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Here's Renfro. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Durant. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Renfro. James covering. Curry with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Here's Musa. He's got 7. Money passes to Teletovic. Feeds to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Yeah, just beautiful in the pick and roll. Durant times his move perfectly then there with the strong finish.
Money passes to Teletovic. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. Both shots.
Good trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside, down low. Here's DeRozan. That shot is off.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Steph Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And around 41% on the night. Outside Irving. Nurkic with the steal. Here is Garbage Man. He's covered by Thompson. Nurkic can't hit. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And James throws it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Champs checked in for Nurkic. Here's the bodyguard. 9 points last game out. Here's Djanovic in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, I tell you what, I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hands.
Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. And a wide open look. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The home team, they're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
Yeah, you have to like what we're seeing from Teletovic.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. ABC is out there with money. Then there's Mirza Teletovic, and it's ABC, and it's Insanity in at the 3 spot. Being 43% from the field. For three, Westbrook, and the three ball is good. Westbrook's got 9.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Here's Musa. The pass to Money. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Money's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Money's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it out to James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Insanity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Insanity's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Westbrook, here we go. Toledovich against Durant. Back to Davis. And stolen by Toledovich. Pass to Musa. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Renfro. 11 points in the game. Pass to Musa. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Russell Westbrook. He is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but I think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in blocks, 3rd in scoring, and one of the league's most ferocious rebounders. Always working. He was top 5 in that category.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Here's Musa. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. 8 points for ABC, and 43% from the floor. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Thompson finds Davis. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 1st foul. Here's Musa. Passes it to Nurkic.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Renfro. He's covered by Westbrook. Toledovich from outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And Toledovich fills it up quickly. A capable scorer, a deadly shooter.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Money's got 8 points here in this quarter.
against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
Shoots from the block. The shot's good. Money's got 16 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. In the third spot, Paul George.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Jedovic, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Now, here's Curry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. No good with the layup. 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Teletovic. Good D by Harden. Getting a mediocre 41% in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Leonard trying to break free. Harden's shot is off.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Harden's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Now the pass to Champs. Gets to the corner and buries it. Champs got 5.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5, and here's the fast break. Here is Garbage Man, defended by George. Teletovic against Harden. Pass to Jedovic. Shot from the wing. The shot misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Curry kicks to Harden. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Curry. Teletovic against Harden. Here's the bodyguard. Wow, way off on that one.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here's the bodyguard. James Harden picking up that last basket. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
ABC's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Here's Harden. Nobody near Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to ABC. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the
more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's the bodyguard. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Paul George. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. George. And George with the stuff.
Not much you can do against Paul George on the drive. I mean, he's got great length, and he knows how to use it, and he gets exactly where he wants to.
In this game, 45%. To the middle, here's ABC. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Here's the bodyguard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Champ. Connects on the foul line jumper.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And there's the feed to Durant. Irving looking over the floor, fires the 3. Durant, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Djetovic, and Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. The bodyguard passes to Djetovic. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession. And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
They retain possession. They get it again. Nurkic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. George dishes to Davis.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Money passes to Musa. Here's Renfro, defended by George. DeRozan with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that one's good. Leonard.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Now, here's George. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Nurkic. Musa passes to Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. No good on that one. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for ABC. He hits the second from the line. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is Irving. A second chance effort. Unloads. DeRozan's shot is off.
Tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, defense right on him. You need to get a better shot than that.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
Now, here is Irving. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On Sunday, then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Davis. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
From the inbound, and James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Greg with Kawhi started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
Musa can't hit. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Westbrook surveying the D. Outside for Durant. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
This one for three. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Renfro. He kicks it to Teletovic. Pass to Musa. Over Harden. Musa can't hit. Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Harden no good on the free throw.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Teletovic. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Over to the left wing. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Harden with it. Nurkic with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here. And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Called time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, ABC.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Here's Harden.
Let's talk about bringing it. How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Harden outside. He feeds it to Durant. And James throws it down hard.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Here, about 46% for the game. Here's Renfro, guarded by Kerr. Nurkic can't hit. And here's the fast break. James in the post, working on Zalatovic. Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What a family of shooters the Currys are. Dell, Seth, Steph, they can all shoot the lights out, but if they have a family three-point contest, I think I'd have to go with this man here. I think I'm going with Steph.
Being at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Being 47%, pretty solid. Outside Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Now, here is Harden. Durant in the corner. Right between the eyes.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Money passes to Nurkic. And that misses everything.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Now here's Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Count it!
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, it's got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Here's Nurkic. Here's Renfro. And Curry pulls it down. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Insanity. Laces one from 3.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Here's Renfro.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Here's James. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. ABC is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Curry. Then it's Harden. And it's Durant in at the 5. Down low. Here's Renfro. Pass to Djetovic. Kicks it to Teletovic. Here's Insanity. Passes it to Teletovic. That one doesn't drop. Here's Westbrook. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Djetovic, the pass to Teletovic. Here's Renfro. Pass to Teletovic. They get it back, and they pick up 2.
Really active down there, imposing his will and force, and seeing his efforts pay off.
Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And the basket is good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Here is Garbage Man. Offensive rebound. Left side Durant. Westbrook kicks to Curry. To the paint. And the pass to Westbrook. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 22 points for Russell Westbrook. Gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Pass to Nurkic, and stolen by James. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Here's Djetovic. Here's Teletovic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And, you know, Teletovic does not back away from getting nasty on the glass. I mean, he's got 245 pounds on that frame, and he uses it to his advantage.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Harden, that's tipped. Here's Giannovic, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And an intentional foul right there. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Westbrook double team. Harden outside. Curry looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Left side Durant, uncovered, and good. He nails it.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
What's your take, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Here's the bodyguard. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Giannovic, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Insanity, defended by Durant, shoots the 3.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on, really making an effort to stay with his guy.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.